Music licensing reimagined.
Let's start with a slip knot. After which, let's proceed to foundation chain with 9 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. After which, chain 3 to start row 1 or the base of our bikini bottom. 1, 2, and 3. These 3 chains serves as the first double crochet for row 1, and we're going to create our second double crochet on the 4th chain from the hook. So insert your hook into the 4th chain from the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, the first 3 chains right here is the first double crochet of row 1, and let's continue with double crochet until the end of the row. Down to the last chain for row 1. Alright, let's proceed to row 2 with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work, yarn over, insert your hook into the second chain right here. Again, the first 3 chains right here serves as the first double crochet for row 2. Insert your hook into the second chain, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the third chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Continue this process until the end of the row, and I will be back once I'm right at the end of row 2. We are almost done now for row 2. And for the last double crochet, don't forget to pop your last double crochet on the chain right here, which is the 3 chains or the first double crochet from the previous row. So don't forget to pop your double crochet into that chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So make sure you have 10 double crochet each row, and you're going to continue this process until row 4. And I will be back once I'm right at the end of row 4. And we are done with our base. Let's proceed to front part. I'll be making large size with 17 rows, and each rows consist of increasing double crochet on each side. So right here and into the other side. We will be continuing this process until row 17 or your desired rows. So let's start with a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work, yarn over, and pop another double crochet into the very first chain right here to make an increase. Now for the succeeding chain space, we're going to create 1 double crochet each chain space. And I'll be back once I'm right at the end of row 1. Down into the last chain, we're going to pop 2 double crochet into that last chain space. So 1 and 2. Again, we're going to make an increase into each side of the row. And continue this process until row 17 or your desired row. So chain 3, turn your work, yarn over, and pop the second double crochet into that first chain to make an increase. and continue doing 1 double crochet each chain up until the second to the last chain of the row. Last 1 double crochet, and down to the last chain, make an increase by creating 2 double crochet into that chain space. We're done with row 2. Again, we're going to continue this until row 17 or your desired rows. Last 2 double crochets for the front part, 1 and we're done. So let's secure the front part by chaining 2. Cut your yarn and pull up the loop and scooch the chains like so to secure your front part. So now let's continue and move on into the back part, and we'll be starting off into the other side of our base right here. Grab your working yarn and make a slip knot. For the back part, I'll be making 22 rows. And again, each rows consist of increasing double crochet on each side, same as the front part. So 2 double crochet on the first chain right here and into the last chain right here. So let's proceed. Insert your hook into that first chain and into your slip knot. Pull through, and let's begin with a chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3. This will be your first double crochet. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into that same chain space to make an increase. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that will be 2 double crochet into the first chain. And for the succeeding chains, you're going to create 1 double crochet each until chain 9. And for the last chain, or chain 10, we're going to create 2 double crochet into that chain to make an increase. So 1 and 2. So that will be for row 1. And again, you're going to continue this pattern until your desired rows. And for my size, which is large, I'll be making 22 rows. I will be back once I'm right at the end. Down to the last chain, pop 2 double crochet to make an increase. I'm now done with the back part. Let's proceed into the waist part, wherein we're going to connect the back and the front part together. This step needs to be accurate with your waist measurement. This time, you really have to wear it on yourself so you would know how many additional chains you need to connect your front and your back part together. Again, before you proceed, measure your waist and determine your additional chains for the waist part of the bikini bottom. As for my body type, I needed 3 additional chains on each side. So let's proceed. To start off the waist part of the bikini bottom, pop 3 chains. For row 23, we're going to repeat the same step as the previous rows with increasing double crochet on each side. Again, begin with 3 chains. These 3 chains serves as the last double crochet of the back part right here. And we're going to pop another double crochet on that same chain space later on. So let's continue with your additional chain. Mine is 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. After which, grab your front part and let's connect the two sides together. Just like the previous rows, make an increase on the first chain. Yarn over. Insert your hook on the very first chain right here and make an increase. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, another double crochet on the same chain space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Continue with 1 double crochet each chain until the second to the last chain of the front part. Down to the last chain, make an increase. So that's 1 and last double crochet, 2. So next, chain 3 or your additional chains, yarn over and grab your back part, and we're going to make an increase on the very first chain right here. So insert your hook into that chain, so that's 1, another double crochet on the same chain, 1 space, and 2. Again, on the succeeding chains, create 1 double crochet each chain, and into the last chain of the back part we're going to make an increase. Alright, down to the last chain, pop 1 double crochet into that chain, because the first 3 chains we made earlier to start row 23 serves as the last double crochet for row 23. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. To connect the 2 double crochets together, we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain right here. So insert your hook into the 3rd chain and we're going to slip stitch to connect the 2 double crochet. And we're done with our row 23. Alright, for row 24, we will be creating 1 double crochet each chain for the front part and decrease on the back part. We will continue this on the next video and see you there.